That's why I know He loves me. You know why I know He loves me? Because I remember what I did in the past. I remember that person that I was. And God still loves me. There are some people that could walk through the doors of this church this morning, walk right through them. And they could point their finger and they could accuse me. And you know what? They'd probably be right. But you know what? No matter if they accuse me or not, Don, you know what? Jesus done made me right. He done made me right before God. Now, hey, I may have some things as far as man, I may have to still answer to that. As far as, hey, if I had to stand before the judge, there might be some things I still have to answer to. But before a holy and righteous God, I've been made right this morning. I've been justified, sanctified, set apart from the things of this world. And there's nothing that, hey, that hell itself may come against me. The devil may want to talk about me. Hey, they may want to do anything they want to do. But I'm going to tell you, there's one thing that they can't change. God has made me right. Not by my own self, but because of all about what He did.
Amen, brother. Amen.
If you're going to build, you must realize that it's not your own strength, but you have to build in God's strength. In Luke chapter 12, turn over there with me real quick. This is the only place, I think it is, unless the Lord leads me somewhere else, and we'll go there too. But Luke chapter 12, this is the only other place that I was there to share with you this morning. Luke chapter 12. And I use this passage a lot. But in Luke 12, I want to read just a few verses there. If you look at verses 13 through 21, this is talking about the parable here of the rich fool. It said, one of the company said to him, Master, he said, speak to my brother, that he divide, it says, the inheritance with me. And he said unto him, Man, it says, who made me judge or divider over you? And he said unto them, Take heed and beware of covetousness. That's wanting what the others have. It says, For a man's life consisteth not of the abundance of the things which he possesses. Now, boy, that goes right against worldly doctrine and teaching, don't it? It says, But as he spake the parable unto them, he said, The ground of a certain rich man brought forth plentifully. And he said, and he thought within himself, saying, What shall I do, because I have made no room, it says, where to bestow my fruits. And it says, and he said, This will I do. I will pull down my barns and build greater. He said, and there I will bestow all my fruits and my goods. And he said, and I will say, it says, to my soul, Soul, it says, Thou hast much goods laid up for many years. And take mine ease, and eat, and drink, and be merry. Verse 20 said, But God said unto him, Thou fool, this night thy soul shall be required of thee. And then who shall those things be which thou hast provided? So is he that layeth up treasure for himself, and is not rich toward God. You see, my treasure don't lie in the things that I have down here in this world. My treasure lies in the things in heaven. Amen. You see, when you look back at it, how many can say this morning that even we have been guilty of this too? Because you can say, because we get discouraged sometimes. Because we say, well, I don't have the car that I should have, what we think. I don't have the things that I think that I should have. I don't have, maybe it's a relationship. Maybe it's financial. Maybe it's whatever it is, right? How many of us get discouraged over that? All of us. And when you look at it, I want you to realize, remember there will be opposition. When you're building, there's always going to be opposition. When you're building, there will be a big difference in facing the opposition in your own power or God's power. And there will be a big difference in the way you perceive things, Randy, because, hey, when you start to realize that your inheritance ain't in the things down here, the worldly good does you no good. And when you realize those things, hey, the devil can't hold those things over your head because, hey, what is money? And overall scheme thing, my Father owns it all. If He wants me to have something, He's going to give it to me, right? Hey, what is a car? Because, hey, cars are just things that you drive around. They break down all the time. Hey, they run out of gas and do all those things that you hate them to do anyway, right? But if my Father wants me to have gas, I'll have it. If He wants me to have a car, I'll have it. And if you don't, then I'll be satisfied in whatsoever thing I have. That's what Paul said there. Remember, there will be opposition. If you note back in our text there, I want you to notice something. Look over there in Nehemiah chapter 4. I will go there. I wasn't going to go there, but I will go there. We got a little bit of time. It's just about 12:30. We're going to finish up, but I want you to look at this. You say there won't be opposition, but look at verse 4. It said, "But it came to pass that when Sanballat heard that we builded the wall." Now this is Nehemiah building the wall here. This is the other side of the equation. Remember? It says he was wroth and took great indignation and mocked the Jews for what they were doing. Hey, I want to tell you, hey, if you're doing something for God, look at me here this morning. If you're doing something for the Lord, get ready.